Franklin International manufactures and markets adhesives, sealants, binders, and related products to a range of markets. We've been in business now for 78 years, always been family owned and family operated, and we're now moving into our fourth generation of family involvement. For many of us in leadership, our faith plays an important role in that process of becoming stronger leaders, better leaders, more humble leaders. We want to serve the organization. We want to serve each other. And we have regular communications with our employees. We have surveys of our employees to see how are we doing as leaders. Do you trust us as leaders? Do you trust what we say? Do you trust our ability to lead the organization into the future, to make the kinds of decisions necessary to become a better company? So we're asking those questions. As leaders also, we're challenging each other more and more often, and I think increasingly we have an open dialogue about these things where we can disagree with each other, we can challenge each other, and it's not personal. It's all designed to help the company improve. We talk about wanting to be, as our stated vision is to be the most trusted adhesion company in the world. What we've seen is how that statement seeps into our decision making on a daily basis. We also have written values that support that statement. People coming into our company are introduced to those values from the first time they interview or apply for jobs. But all of that is just fluff if what they see from us is different from what we say. They have to see evidence that we really mean it. We've introduced a metric called Trust Value Lost. It's a unique metric. It gathers up all of our failures, the ones that customers never see, tries to assign a value to those failures. That's the value lost part of the measure. And then it takes all of our customer complaints and assigns a value to that customer complaint, and those are very costly. Anytime a customer complains, that's a very costly thing to the organization. That's our trust lost component. Admittedly, it's a very complex metric, but the beauty of it is that everybody in the organization is pulling in the same direction. We're all looking at that metric as our gauge of our performance, aside from profitability, which is obvious. That's one thing that's helped us, I think, to build some trust across various parts of the organization and eliminate a lot of the tension that used to exist. We are a somewhat reluctant participant in the Torch Awards application process because we're a little uncomfortable with this kind of thing. We would prefer to quietly go about our business, try to earn the trust of our customers, our suppliers, our employees, and our neighbors. That's a more comfortable thing for us to do. Ultimately, we figured out it really doesn't matter how big we are. What matters is whether people trust us or not, whether people are counting on us for the future, whether they believe the promises that we make, whether they if we make mistakes, whether they can count on us to make things right. That's what matters in the end. But if there is a way that our story and our journey in business can help other companies become inspired to pursue a more trust-based approach to business as opposed to a more intense profit focus, then we're excited about that. We're certainly honored to be receiving this Torch Award. We recognize that with the award comes a responsibility to try to live up to what the award signifies. It's also humbling at the same time because we realize that we probably fall short of what the award truly signifies. So it gives us motivation to continue to get better.